Hello, darlings, and welcome to CareOffBook. I'm Care Darling, and yes, the setup might be different because if you've been following me, I am now in Los Angeles. There is an update video on all of that as far as me moving and what's going on, and right now I am 31 weeks pregnant. I know, it's pretty crazy. But today's episode, there was an article that came out, and I thought it was interesting about the musical Devil Wears Prada. So recently, London's Dominion Theatre was buzzing with excitement for the West End debut of The Devil Wears Prada, the musical. And what caught my eye was that this wasn't just like, oh, this is opening night or anything. Like, this was like star-studded, where I was just like, oh my gosh, all of these people are showing up for this musical? To be fair, the event was star-studded because it was a charity gala benefiting the Elton John AIDS Foundation. The night sparkled with fashion icons and Broadway stars, but it took an emotional turn when Elton John, the musical's legendary composer, shared bittersweet news that left me stunned. In a heartfelt moment, Elton revealed that an infection has impaired his eyesight, preventing him from fully seeing the show he helped bring to life. I may not see it clearly, but I know it's brilliant, he said, leaving me a bit heartbroken.
I unfortunately lost my eyesight in my right eye in July because I had an infection in the south of France. And it's been 4 months now since I haven't been able to see. And my left eye is not the greatest. So there's hope and encouragement that it will be okay, but it's I'm kind of stuck at the moment because I can do something like this, but going into the studio and recording, I don't know. Because I can't see a lyric for a start. We're taking an initiative to try and get it better, but at the moment that's really what we're concentrating on.
Now, hearing this news actually made sense to me because remember, Tammy Faye opened up in Broadway, and then within 5 days they announced that they will be closing within a month. And if you follow me on Instagram, I was like, what is going on here? Like, why is it that we're not able to let these musicals go ahead and breathe so an audience can come? Now, a friend of mine said that the musical's not any good, and I heard another person talk about, well, Elton was not showing up to the workshop, so it's like he wrote the music and then just let it be. But hearing the news about the infection in his eye and what was going on, it makes sense that maybe he was focusing on that and trying to take care of that, and then the show just kind of fell down, where it fell down, I guess. Anna Wintour, often rumored to be the inspiration behind Miranda Priestly, attended the gala in her signature chic style. When asked about the musical, she simply said, "It's entertaining."
And
Now, is it just me, or does this say a lot without saying a lot? I will share my opinion later, but when I heard that, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh, I don't think she liked it. The West End production of The Devil Wears Prada stars Vanessa Williams, who I think is absolutely perfect as the commanding and iconic Miranda Priestly.
don't just sit there. Buy tickets or something.
I mean, in a way, if you watch Ugly Betty, you already know her playing the role of Wilhelmina. Like, she was already playing a Miranda Priestly for seasons.
I think it's a poppy seed from that bagel I ate.
You ate a bagel?
So when I heard that she's playing the role, I was like, oh my gosh, she'd be perfect. And we know she's going to put her own take on it, not trying to copy Meryl Streep or anything like that. So that was a cast choice that I was super excited about. The cast also includes Georgie Buckland as Andy Sachs, Amy D. Bartolomeo as Emily, and Matt Henry as Nigel, with Elton John's original score and Shayna Tubbs' sharp lyrics. I am betting the show brings a fresh musical edge to the beloved novel and film, and with Jerry Mitchell at the helm as director, you know it's going to be a stylish spectacle. So here's my prediction about the show based on Anna Wintour's comment. It's not going to be good. I think The Devil Wears Prada, the musical, would be fun to watch, but let's be real, it's not going to be the next big musical we're all obsessed with. I've said it here before, turning movies into musicals often feels like a money grab, and it's rarely done well. That said, there are some great exceptions, and this show might surprise us. From what I've seen so far, it looks like it'll have some cool moments like the red carpet scene, which is giving me serious masquerade vibes from the Phantom of the Opera. That kind of staging would definitely be something special to see live. Also, can we talk about this real quick? If you are a fan of the movie, can we just all agree that Andy's boyfriend is the worst? And I also don't like a lot of her friends. So I'm hoping that plot line is kind of fixed, because in the movie, they're trying to make it seem like Andy completely changed, but honestly, she was making good gold decisions where she was like, this will open the door, and within a year, I'll move on to the next career. And whenever there was something that happened with work where honestly, based on what I saw, I'm like, no, she didn't really have a choice. And again, this was like a year planned for her. So homeboy, like over there, Mr. Chef that makes grilled cheese, which I bet he burned anyway. Oh my gosh, I am so unhinged right now. Whatever. What I would like to see in the musical is you actually see Andy turn into the devil herself, but more like the devil in Chanel, you know? The point is, the musical doesn't seem like it'll reach classic status like the movie, but that doesn't mean we wouldn't enjoy the show and the music. If it makes its way to the States, I'd absolutely go see it, because at the end of the day, don't we all just want to be entertained? Anyways, darlings, that's it for today's episodes. I would love to know your thoughts. That was a lot to take in as far as Elton John and his health and what's going on there. Also, this musical, like, would you see it? Would you not? I'd go. I want to be entertained, you know? And yeah, so it'll be interesting. Now I'm in LA until I give birth and then we move again. It will be fun. I have to figure out where I actually want to film things and do all of that. And oh my gosh, I cannot wait for the holiday festivities and eat everything. I just want to eat everything, okay? So if you enjoy musicals, Disney, and other performances, don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, take care, darling.
That's all.